If you're interested in trading stocks or learning how to trade stocks so that you can trade stocks on your own or trade stock options, you're going to definitely want to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. I'm about to give you my watch list for the upcoming week and possibly weeks. So I'm going to give you something to watch for. So this is going to teach you some technical analysis and what to look for in a bull case or a bear case on SPY and QQQ. So if we look at SPY, it's just been in a triangle. And I call one of these positions that it's in just a 50-50 shot because nobody really knows what's about to happen. I give a slight edge to the bears because I went bullish right after close because we did not recapture the 407 price level. So you can see here that you have a failed attempt to reclaim that support after it broke, right? Then you dump through. You come back, you recapture it, verify it, and then move higher. But you come back down and you just dump, you fail, and then you dump again, right? So now look where you're at. You're right back at that same price point. So if you can't recapture that, then this is headed lower. And even if it just heads lower to that 400 price level, then that's a decent move. You can make decent profit, right? But if you're going to move lower, then you absolutely need to close this gap and flush 390. So that's what you look for in a bear case. And then you got multiple gaps below, all up in here, and you'll be looking at this demand area. So the bull case here is that you got some, call it consolidation right here, right? And then you open a gap and left it open, right? You stayed above it. So if Monday comes and you break out, then I'll get out for say 10-15% loss because I bought a little bit of time, and we are right at my stop loss, which would be a break above yesterday's highs. So if you're going to be bullish, the bull case, that's one piece. You need to reclaim 410. If you reclaim 410, then I think you likely move higher to this 420 price area. I say 420 because we got another trend line here where you had support that failed, then you reject, then you reject, then you reclaim it, verify it, move forward, you come back through, you fail it. So if you're going to move higher, you want to watch that trend line, which, remember, I always say, forget the trend line. It's a price area that you want to see. Look how that lines up perfectly. Can't make this stuff up, right? So that is a very good move. And then beyond that, you would need to recapture 425, 426. You need to recapture this, and you absolutely have to recapture this. I would be very cautious being bullish here because if you move higher, this could get smacked down and possibly just come retest the breakout and then move back higher, or hits and just dumps for a completely insane false breakout, right? Either or it could happen. I can't tell you without seeing how the candles look at that time. But if you make either of those moves to the upside or the downside, I think you are in very good shape to make a lot of good money. And regardless of which way it goes, we make money, right? So we don't really care. I call this, I say it leans bearish because say Monday morning comes, looking at QQQ, you got to ask yourself, will this retest of the broken uptrend hold bearish, or will it fail, thus causing a break of the downtrend? I can come up with a theory as to why each seems likely. I just explained that to you looking at SPY. Same exact concept, except QQQ prices. This is one of those scenarios where you got to just roughly weight it 50-50, and I really say 60-40, with the bears having the edge due to the longer term trend and the fact that QQQ is just retesting a breakdown. So I think you are better. The further away we are from those high probability, 99% probabilities, the lighter our position. There will always be a 70-30, 80-20, 90-10 type of setup if you patiently wait for it. So that's really the key to all of this. And that's what I wanted to emphasize. Wait for those setups. And it's hard to identify them if you don't have the trained eye for it. So if you're interested in this kind of analysis, definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and I will definitely be putting out more content. And you can just kind of see here how critical that 308, 309 price area for QQQ is, and how it lines up perfectly with this trend line. You just have to wait for these types of setups. And that's why I give it to the bears for now. Like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll be back with more content.